Hello and welcome to the Triumvirate Podcast. It's me, MC Funkmeister.
Are we starting the episode?
Hello,
everybody. Welcome. All right. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Triumvirate Podcast Season 2.
Welcome back, everyone. Did you miss us?
God, I hope you didn't, because we're here
Yeah, we're here now, so you better get used to it.
with special guest MC Funkmeister.
Hello, I'm being held against my will.
No, he's not.
Don't listen to him.
He's
Don't
not.
Don't listen.
You better
to
not talk
him.
about that again, okay?
Don't talk about that.
He's not. Everyone, just don't worry about it.
But yeah, we're back. After like 9-10 months.
Yeah. When did we last? Like, when was the last episode? Like,
It was like,
I think I'd be like in June.
yeah, I
Or
think it
before
was
that.
like in June.
probably
Yeah.
in June or something like that.
A lot of things have happened since then.
Yeah.
Let's see. I moved out of my ex's house.
Yeah.
Me and Matt have our own place.
Yep. We moved in together. Well, you know what? We started the whole like Triumvirate Plays thing.
We did start the whole Triumvirate
That
Place
was
thing.
like after the podcast and whatnot. We had the idea.
Yeah.
Like, it was just like we should do like, just like, gaming stuff because, it's we're pretty much, like into and we wanted to do like a gaming channel.
You're right.
Thank you. Anyways, yeah, I mean, this was kind of just like something in our minds anyway.
Mhm.
And the podcast, I mean, it was just kind of just like a break into the whole YouTube thing, with us together.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, yeah, the podcast was the first thing we did. Actually, almost a year ago now.
You're right.
This channel's been going on for, hold on, let me check.
When did we create the channel? It was
I'm about to look at what our first video was. Because,
I know what our first video was.
oh, yeah, it was the first podcast episode.
Yeah.
I'm just saying when it was posted, what day it was posted.
Hey.
Well, yeah, because I remember that was I think it was a review and also kind of like leading into New Year because I remember the whole thing with Twitter.
Yeah, that's
it was
right.
called Twitter, Betty White, and social media.
Yeah, that was like the first thing we talked about. Like, starting the whole thing was how Betty White died.
January 11th. So our 1-year channel anniversary is coming up.
Damn, bro.
It's coming up next week. Next Wednesday, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Can't believe we've been doing this shit for a whole fucking year.
Yeah, I mean, give or take a couple breaks. But, I mean...
Well, you know what? Every good YouTuber needs a little bit of a break.
That's true.
So
That's true.
But
Yeah, and we did it without any sort of major controversy, so that was also good.
as far as you
Yeah,
know.
that's great. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
As far as you know, I mean, we haven't released our major controversies yet.
Yeah, don't worry. We got a whole like 20,000 page fucking citation.
Whoa.
Yeah. You didn't know about that?
No.
Oh.
I think that's you, buddy.
Oh, I hate to break it to you guys, but I got some news.
I got some news.
I got some news for you.
20,000 pages.
20,000 pages.
Oh, so you know what? We're here. We really don't know what we're going to talk about, but I guess we're going to do like a year in review kind of thing. Talk about our favorite moments of what we've been doing and some memorable moments and what we're looking like for the year ahead. New Year's resolutions and whatnot. Gotta say,
Mm-hmm.
I was looking back at some of our older stuff recently, and I think my favorite series we did was Mario Party Superstars.
That was, I really like that one too.
Just because how excited we were to play that, like that was genuine excitement.
Because I think like, didn't it just come out at the time?
Yeah, it just came out.
It just came out, and we were playing it for the first time ever. So, like, all of our reactions were legit. Like,
exactly.
We had no idea what was coming.
Yeah, and we after that we've been playing it ever since then. We may make another series of it, like a rematch.
Yeah,
one day.
I mean, I would definitely love to.
After we get done with our mammoth series of God of War, which, by the way, we're not even halfway over with yet. So expect to see that on the channel a lot more.
Oh man. Yeah,
But,
we got done recording an episode not too long ago. And like last night we looked into it. Yeah, we're not even like halfway into the fucking game.
Yeah.
We didn't look at any spoilers or anything, but
yeah, it was a spoiler free.
Yeah, we just wanted to know like how far we were into the game, and yeah, this one's a fucking doozy.
What was your favorite series, Matt?
My favorite series? I don't know. I think I liked whenever we played Link's Awakening. I will say Paper Mario has like a certain place, like, because that was whenever like we first started doing this type of stuff.
That was our first Let's Play series, which we may get back to that one day.
Oh yeah, I mean, like that's the thing, is just like all of the games that we have out here, like out there on the channel right now. I mean, I don't want to like close the book on it. You know, it just seems that it's something that we can probably just pick up, unless it's like, you know, a campaign like God of War. I don't expect us to like just play it again. You know, like the long running series probably will be done with that whenever the campaign is over.
I'll say maybe the next long form thing we do will be Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Because
Zelda,
by the time this is over, so this will probably be over mid-February, beginning of March.
Yeah.
And Tears of the Kingdom comes out in May. So in between then, we'll do like, I don't know, like maybe like some Minecraft stuff or some one-offs, or maybe we'll go back to Link's Awakening or more Paper Mario. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get then. But yeah, Link's Awakening was definitely my favorite because I love Link's Awakening. You know, it was one of my favorite games growing up, and you know, playing the DX version was just incredible.
Yeah.
So, but what about Funk? What was your favorite series that we did this year?
My favorite series would have to be Phasmophobia, because strangely enough, that's the only one I remember.
Oh yeah. I wonder why.
Yeah.
Fuck,
I don't know. All the other ones just left my memory, except for like 2 episodes of Paper Mario. But other than that, like, I don't even know what happened last year.
Yeah, he doesn't watch our stuff. That's okay.
Mark, what are you talking about? I'm telling you, like, Funk is with us every single episode.
You're right.
He just doesn't say anything.
See, y'all don't get it. Funk looks at us. Well, you know, he's not here physically, but he's here spiritually, and we can feel his presence every time we're sitting on the recording couch.
Exactly.
It's kind of scary, but you know, you get used to it.
Yeah, we've grown accustomed to it.
So you know, I mean, it is what it is. And then when we see him in real life, you know, we say, "Hey, we felt your spirit the other day," and he's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yep.
Which is kind of strange.
Yeah,
but you know,
it's understandable.
Yeah,
it's understandable.
It's fine.
Yeah. Like, for example, I'm a bit bewildered right now.
Oh
my.
I will say though, out of the podcast, I think my favorite one is when you guys were talking about the esports prank fiasco.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because you were the one who set it all up.
Yeah, you did. Oh my God. That was like, what? It was like a month or so planning. There was so much into it.
And still to this day, I'm still armed, primed, and ready for anything that you two do. I'm on both of you like a hawk, especially now that we live together.
What are you talking about?
Look, I can't be tricked with the D's nuts anymore.
You are immune to D's nuts.
My favorite episode that I think we've ever done, podcast and video gaming included, is got to be Redneck D&D.
That one was
Oh,
a great one. Yeah.
That redneck D&D is probably my favorite thing. Probably because that's something that we're going to do eventually.
Yeah.
Is set up like a D&D game where we're all just a bunch of fucking rednecks.
Oh my God. That would be so much fun.
Like that series means so much to us. We still kind of quote it on the reg.
Yeah.
Especially Mr. DM about to go berserk.
Yeah. I just packed a fat lip. I'm about to go berserk.
It's legendary.
It's so good.
God.
I lost my shit when you said that.
I mean, fuck. It's just, it's one of those things where it just came to mind out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah.
but
Definitely. Like, I remember like, when it came to the podcast, like we really had to like get our schedules aligned
Yeah.
on that, because I think that was just one of that exact episode. That was one of those mornings where like had to wake up like super duper early, and like I was kind of just like out of it
Yeah.
while we were talking and stuff.
That was
And-
the last podcast we did too.
Was it?
Scare Me Awake, whenever we both talked about analog horror.
That's right.
Mhm.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which, speaking of, since that episode, Mandela Catalog has released 2 new ones. I can't remember if it was at the time he released Volume 333 or if he released it that and then Volume 4 after. I can't remember.
I think that
I think he did release Volume 333 at that time because it was June. I can't remember.
it might have been after the podcast. I don't remember.
Well, either way, he released Volume 4, which is fantastic if y'all haven't seen it yet. It's really good. Like, really good. But that's besides the point. Let's see. What else happened last year? Not just with us. Like, I guess worldwide. Oh, yeah. The whole Russia-Ukraine thing that happened.
Oh yeah, that definitely happened.
Yeah, that happened. That happened.
Look out, guys! Mark's our editor.
This.
r/beat me to it.
r/beat meat to it. Oh, I'm very sad.
Me too. Everything has gone to shit.
Yeah, the whole last year it's just been hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, just yeah, with life and all that stuff. It's been very hard on me personally, mentally, and physically with work and life. And I'm not going to get into it because that's personal stuff. But it's definitely been an experience, especially the last couple of months.
Yeah.
When we took that month break, after it was that break between Halloween or the beginning of October, and that's whenever it really
that was like a whole bunch changed for the both of us.
yeah,
Really.
like that month break is whenever we decided to move in together.
Yeah.
And after I left, and it just a whole bunch of crazy stuff, and ever since then it's been very different.
Yeah.
So that was a very big event that happened to me personally last year. Just a complete upheaval of everything I've known for years now.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, started going back to college. That was something that I did.
That's right. That's right. You did.
Getting my bachelor's in computer science. So, which the semester starts in a couple of days on Monday.
Oh, yeah. You gotta get right back into it.
Yep. I'm taking statistics 1 and intro into computer science. I'm not very excited because I'm not good at math, which if I'm not good at math and I chose a field that's math, I can do it. Look, I can do it. I'll be perfectly fine.
Yeah. You got this, buddy.
And I started going to the gym.
That's
I'm
right.
Drunk.
He's been getting freaking boof.
I've been getting so actually like buff, and it's weird. And I don't mean to go on a side tangent here. I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm a big, strong gym guy.
Yeah.
But it's very cool for me to notice the differences in my body.
Yeah.
Because like whenever you go to the gym and you like, if you aren't motivated enough, if you go there for like a month, you'll just be like, like, I'm not seeing anything. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
But then I see this and I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Like my legs and my arms are bigger and I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
But anyways, so yeah, that was some big things that happened to me last year personally. Without getting too personal.
Yeah, for sure.
What about you?
Well, I mean, I would say again, without getting too personal. Yeah, moving into this place with you, that was a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much like all the big stuff like happened near like the end of the year.
It really a lot of shit happened within the past 3 months.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, we also we got a dog.
We did get a dog who's an absolute dumbass piece of shit, but we love him.
Yeah, his name's Joel, and
he literally destroys everything.
He really does.
But God help him, he's just 9 months old.
He's 9. Well, older than that now.
It's like 10 months old now.
10 months old, I guess.
So, but
yeah. So we've had to adjust to taking care of him, and you know, just kind of be mindful of the house and make sure he doesn't fucking eat up another pair of blinds.
Yeah.
Which
he did. I don't know if y'all remember, but remember how did we say how he chewed up the blinds in there? I don't think we ever did.
No, there was an episode that we did where he ate up the bed. He ate up his
what
bed.
It is, and we made a joke about it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, he tore up the blinds in the living room that we have, that in the house that we're renting, by the way.
Yeah, we don't actually own this place.
And so we had to go replace those, and then he did it again.
Yep.
And then he did it again.
Yep.
He did it 3 times in a row, folks.
Yep.
So at this point in our living room, all the blinds are completely put up because we can't put them down because he gets so excited when he hears something outside, he'll just tear them off the wall.
He's just pretty much, he tears them off and got his claws and everything. Just fucking just goes to town and whatnot.
But other than that, we still love him.
Of course.
So, is there anything else that personal happened in your life that you feel comfortable talking about?
Well, I will say that when it comes to like before we did like the whole Christmas specials and everything like that. I suffered the loss of a loved one. Like she was very close to me. That's pretty much all I'm gonna go on about with that. I mean, it was very, very rough for me to try to, just kind of get past that and everything.
That's kind of why we also took a break last week too, just so we can recoup from all that stuff.
Yeah, and then of course, like with with the holidays and with New Year's and everything like that, just kind of taking the time to just, I guess, mellow it out, or just kind of
I get that.
Live through things and whatnot.
Yeah,
just how it is.
What about you, Funk? Anything important happened to you last year?
Just in a very vague explanation. I got to travel around some different places, meet some nice people, learn some cool things. I was studying how people live on this planet, and it was a decent year.
That sounds great, Funk.
Yeah. We did get a new dog too around February.
Oh yeah, that's
and
right.
She's pure evil. Absolutely pure evil. So I actually have on the refrigerator, I have a like a whiteboard. If you remember Lilo and Stitch, where she drew the diagram of how evil he was, like how much good he had. So
Yeah.
she's fully evil right now because she worked her way down to about 60% evil, and then she ate the couch. So she's
Ah.
Damn
it. Damn.
fully evil. Yeah.
Ah,
So, but we love her. So
Yeah.
that's all that
Yeah.
matters.
That's all that matters. Yeah.
man, dogs really do be tearing up stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And see, that's the crazy thing, right? Like, no matter how many toys you give them,
Yeah.
no matter how many treats or how many times you take them outside or how many times you play with them, they're still going to tear things up. Mainly because they're just puppies. They don't know better.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
But, you know.
I mean, like we had a we got at the pet store like this little squeaky toy
Mhm.
rabbit kind of felt kind of toy or whatever. And like he was playing with that was pretty much his favorite toy.
yeah, that lasted for a while.
It
Surprisingly.
did. And then all of a sudden he just decided he got curious and wanted to see the insides of it. So, you know,
Yep. So,
the insides were later on the outsides,
exactly.
pretty much.
Well, did y'all play any interesting games last year?
I did.
Yeah, me too.
Well, who wants to go first?
1, 2, 3, not it.
Damn it.
Ah,
Shit.
you're it.
Yeah, fine.
I get to go last.
Okay. I guess I'll spill the beans.
Spill the beans.
Oh God, they're on the floor now.
Ah,
Damn
come on,
it.
man.
But yeah, I actually played for the first time in the whole series. I played Devil May Cry 5.
Oh.
Mainly, okay, I'll tell you why I
Why?
decided to start playing that game. It's because of the fucking the Virgil meme.
Oh, yeah.
As it's okay, it's very obscure trying to explain this, but so it's pretty much he in the meme spectrum,
Mhm.
people have used like cutscenes of him and stuff like that
Yeah.
as like the semen protector.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
so
they have.
if there's anything to put a gist of it, if there's anything like suggestive, like, you know, any video or picture or anything like that, Virgil uses his samurai sword in the middle of it and just kind of just breaks it up.
I love that so much.
Yeah.
God, there was like one where like I saw it on Twitter where like, you know, like a girl was about to like flash.
Yeah, she's
like,
about to,
like, yeah. And then like as soon as she did it, like Virgil goes through and just like
It's fucking slices actually slices the video up. It's just like
It's like Senator Armstrong. It's like the Senator Armstrong
Yeah,
memes where he just
yeah.
like runs out of nowhere and
It
punches.
just- oh Jesus.
That was also another popular meme that came out last year. Was that Senator Armstrong? meme.
Yeah. Was it from Metal Gear
Metal Gear
Rising?
Rising.
Yeah, that's
Either
right.
Rising or Revengeance, one or the two, whichever one had Raiden in it.
Oh yeah.
It's the same thing.
Oh, never mind. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
Metal Gear Rising Revengeance because they decided to make up some new words.
You know, I don't know Metal Gear Solid. Or
I don't
anything
know,
like
man.
that.
It didn't have Snake in it. That's why I didn't
Yeah,
play
that's
it.
all I know.
I mean, it's not even a canon game, so I mean, it's okay.
Yeah,
It's not really.
really. It's not.
No, it's not. It was
Oh.
not made by Kojima.
Oh, that makes sense. It was just like a little spin-off then.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
Was there
And
any-
actually, I think I may be mistaken, but I thought that the people who had done either Devil May Cry or Bayonetta had produced that game. So
Really?
Oh. I mean, it would make sense if it was the guys that did Devil May Cry.
Who made Devil May Cry? I want to
Well,
say
shit, I don't know.
I want to say Capcom, but that could be completely wrong.
no, that's right, Capcom.
Oh, it was Capcom? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling it was Capcom. Is there any other interesting games that you played?
What else did I play for the first time? Well, I mean, that'd be kind of like cheating if I were to say, but like all those games that we played for Halloween.
Yeah, I guess.
And the,
Yeah, the
couple
Christmas
for the
games,
Christmas
yeah.
games, yeah. But other than that, I can't really think of any, to be honest. That was kind of like the main one because, like, I don't know. Devil May Cry 5 left like such a good first impression for me.
Yeah.
Like I beat the whole game and it's very fun. It's very entertaining. I really liked it.
I've never played. I only played Devil May Cry 3.
Yeah.
That's all. That's the only one I've ever played. I think it came out for the PS2.
That's probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one I've ever played as a kid.
Yeah.
So, what about you, Funk? What's the games that you played?
So I know that somewhat recently I played Sea of Thieves for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which I think is a great game. I really love like the nautical stuff, ocean stuff and pirates. So it kind of I went right into it and loved it because you have to. Everybody has like their job that they do on the ship, with the cannons or doing the sails, doing the driving, navigating. So I thought it was really neat. All the teamwork you have to do, and just the setting I love.
Yeah, I remember before I got the computer I have now, I tried playing Sea of Thieves, and my computer couldn't run it. And but whenever it did run, it looked very fun. I did like a solo thing because nobody was playing at the time. And it was pretty fun. Whatever, when it wasn't lagging like hell.
Yeah, that's true.
But I would like to play Sea of Thieves with you, Funk.
Yeah, I still need to play
We definitely
it.
should play it.
Yeah, you definitely need to play it.
I don't remember if I think I bought it.
Did you buy it?
I think so because I remember Funk talking about playing it, and I don't remember if I bought it on Steam. If not, then I guess I need to remedy that.
Yeah. But let's see. Was there any interesting games that I played last year?
I don't know.
See, that's the thing. Since I work a lot, I don't really have time to play video games anymore.
Oh, I know a game.
What?
That we've been playing for a good bit. The new Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, we've been playing a good bit of that just in our downtime. So
yeah, that was a game that we started playing. Which I used to play Modern Warfare 2, the original, all the time as a kid.
Oh yeah,
me and my brother would stay up. We'd pull all-nighters playing that game.
Oh yeah.
But let's see. I'm still kind of in this gaming slump, you could say, where I really don't play video games on my own that much anymore. I'm trying to remedy that by like playing, because I have Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah.
So I have all the Xbox games. So, or all the ones that are on cloud gaming. And, we have the PlayStation Premium Plus.
Yeah. We have the, like the top of the, tiers in PlayStation Plus. So we have like a handful of games that we can play on cloud.
Yeah, basically the only the only games I played last year. I replayed Breath of the Wild.
Oh yeah.
When I remember, did I say a podcast where I couldn't get back into Breath of the Wild because I wish I could play it again for the first time?
Yeah, I remember you talking about that.
Well, shortly after that, I did play Breath of the Wild again. I started completely over, and I basically fell in love with it again. I haven't beaten it again, but I started playing that again, and I played Oblivion again.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, yeah.
Great game.
Oblivion is a
very good game. Yeah,
it is a very great game. I want to also play Morrowind.
You can go ahead and play some Morrowind. All right.
Mainly because I saw Patrician. He's a YouTuber. He does like long form video game essays.
Oh, okay.
He did a long form video about Morrowind, and it looked very fun. And I want to try to get into it.
It's very creative. It's a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more RPG.
Yeah, like Oblivion's in the middle, basically between Morrowind and Skyrim.
I know what game I played last year.
What's that?
The Witcher, the first one.
Oh wow, really?
Mm-hmm. I played that on my own time, and it was all right because I wanted to play The Witcher 3, but my computer couldn't run it because it was a very graphic intensive game.
Yeah.
So I decided to get the first one, and it was all right. I haven't played it since, but Maybe one day I'll pick it back up.
Yeah, maybe.
You should try Dragon Age Inquisition. I think you'd like it a lot.
Oh,
I've heard that's a really good game too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. It's pretty much Mass Effect, but medieval fantasy.
Mass Effect,
So-
such a good game.
Damn, I haven't played Mass Effect either.
Really?
God damn.
Oh
Yeah.
man, Mass Effect 3 is very good, except for the ending,
Yeah.
for sure.
I've definitely heard that about it for sure. Yeah.
Did y'all read any books last year? Any interesting books?
Not really.
How about you, Funk? Any
I don't
books?
read.
Let's see. I was reading one book that was about, it was from Germany. It was like the guy living in the pandemic, basically.
Oh,
You know,
interesting.
But it's like a comedy book. So it was him like adjusting to it, going to Zoom meetings in his underwear and accidentally standing up to get his breakfast, so everybody sees him.
Nice.
Wah, wah. Oh, dang it. Oh.
That's something I definitely would like to do in 2023 is try to read more books.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the year, I read The Shining, which was very good. I heard, meet Stephen King.
Yeah.
I'd like to read some more of his stuff just because, it's Stephen King, and it was pretty good. I'm still reading The Hobbit.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with it. It's also a very good book as well. Just because I like Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, other than that, no, that's about the only 2 books I've read.
I don't know.
The Bible. I've read the Bible.
You read the Bible?
Mm-hmm.
You read the Bible?
I didn't read the Bible.
Wow.
I actually read the Bible.
The Bible.
How about movies?
Movies.
Any interesting movies you saw last year?
Oh, geez.
Well, I saw a new movie yesterday, but that doesn't count because it wasn't last year.
You're right, it wasn't last year.
It may have came out last year.
Yeah, but you didn't see it last year, so therefore it doesn't count.
Okay,
Oopsies.
fine.
I saw Sonic 2.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, yeah.
I saw Sonic 2 and Sonic 1
You
in the
did?
same year. Yeah,
Hmm.
I watched both of them, and you know what? They were actually not half bad.
Really?
Yeah,
I haven't seen either of them.
they're pretty good.
Hmm.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good for Hollywood
Yeah,
adaptation.
Yeah.
yeah,
of
for
a
sure.
video game.
It's your typical, family fun movie, action-packed adventure
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
with a fast hedgehog.
With a fast hedgehog.
I'm trying to think of any movies that I saw last year. We're still living in a pandemic world,
Yeah.
which, back when the year started, it was still serious, and it's still serious now. But it was more serious at the beginning of the year. You look like you're about to say something.
Yeah. Actually, I think that did come out last year.
What?
Yeah, the new Spider-Man movie came out.
Oh,
last year, that's right.
Spider-Man
No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Yeah. I was so fucking excited to watch that one because of the whole rumors,
Mhm.
like it during production. It's just like, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it yet. Yeah, all the 2 other Spider-Men come back in this one.
Yeah.
And I wanted to experience that movie for myself, and just like spoiler free. So I avoided like everything,
So did I.
like whenever it came out, and
Which was very hard, and there were unfortunately some scenes that were spoiled to me.
yeah.
But other than that, it was still a spoiler free quote unquote experience.
Yeah, I would say, yeah, whenever I saw it, it was still kind of a blind watching,
Yeah.
but I still saw little bits and pieces there, but I would just like scroll away, whenever I saw it.
Yeah.
I would say in general, It's an alright movie.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's I mean, like it's cool having the other Spider-Man, in the universe.
And all the villains too, like Doc Ock and Lizard and all them guys. It's pretty cool too.
Yeah, it was neat. I thought it was okay.
Didn't it show at the end? Didn't it show Eddie Brock? I can't remember if it did or if that was something I saw. It did? Okay.
Yeah, that was like the classic Marvel end credit scene.
Yeah.
Where it hinted at Eddie Brock and Venom, kind of merging together.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Which I wonder if that's something that we'll see later, if we'll see Venom as an official MCU.
I don't know.
Anti-hero.
To be perfectly honest, I mean, I don't mean to stray this, any further, but I mean, I'm kind of just like taking my feet out of this Marvel pool, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I watched the series. I watched WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier and what was it? What If is probably my favorite out of all of the series that came out on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, it was really cool to see like these differences, like these different scenarios. Like, what if it was Captain Carter? What if it was, a girl Captain America?
Yeah.
Or, what if there was a zombie plague and Thanos turned into a zombie? Huh?
Whoa.
Yeah. Or what if Ultron became absolutely 100% the most powerful being in the entire universe?
That'd be lame.
Well, that's what happened. He went into the multiverse and stuff.
That'd be stupid.
Oh, yeah. I also saw Loki. Loki was very good, too.
Loki. Mm. Do the hokey pokey.
The hokey pokey Loki.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
For the last year stuff. I mean, that's, with the channel and with our favorite stuff. And, I think it's time to look forward to the new year. What are we going to expect in the new year? What are our New Year's resolutions?
Well, do we want to start off with like some ideas for like the channel and then just go into like
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I know for one thing, what I would like to do for the channel for myself is to be more on top of like editing like episodes and stuff. I would like to at least be ahead. That way we can like schedule stuff out a lot more and be a little bit more consistent with like actually like having videos out on time. Because I mean, like I know with as of recording today's episode, well, it was something we couldn't really control.
Yeah, that was something we really couldn't control.
Because I mean, like I rendered it like last night, at like 2 a.m.
Yeah,
and it estimated about like 4-hour render.
Yeah,
and I woke up and the render failed.
Yep,
and so I tried to re-render it, failed again at the exact spot in the timeline, and then so yeah, the episode didn't go up until like 4 p.m. today.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know this, but we literally edit the episodes the day before. Now, we edit them the day before they go.
Yeah.
Which is something that we probably shouldn't do because it takes us a long time. And especially for someone like me, who whenever I get off work, I usually go to the gym.
Yeah.
Or I do something else and I don't come home until like 6 or 7 o'clock. And, sometimes you close at your job. So you don't come back in here until 9.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So for now, it kind of works, but that's something that we could definitely work on.
Yeah.
Especially now that we have that cloud thing.
Yeah. We have like a new like cloud storage type of thing that has all our footage and whatnot now. So it's a lot easier for either of us to work on episodes and whatnot.
Yeah. Something that my goals for the channel this year is to increase the quality of everything, like audio wise,
Yeah.
increase that. Gameplay wise, increase that. Comedy wise, increase that.
Yeah.
You know, and I feel like that's something that we've learned, especially us
Yeah.
being in the same room.
Oh yeah.
Being
for
able
sure.
to bounce off each other is something that we have learned,
Yeah.
and it's a growing skill that what we're doing.
Which, I mean, on a side note,
Sorry,
that's
Oh, what?
I smacked my face into the mic, so
Oh.
I apologize.
Oh, you're good.
I didn't even hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, speaking of which, yeah, definitely I would love to invite you, Funk, to like, you know, like, I mean, like in general, like, yeah, I'd love to invite you over to, you know, our plays and whatnot to hang out, but just to do like an episode or something like in real life, you know.
Yeah.
I think that would be a really cool thing because I mean, over Discords, definitely whenever, especially whenever you and I, Mark, did like
Mhm.
a podcast over Discord, like it's not the same.
Yeah,
You know?
and a lot of things can go wrong.
Oh
over Discord.
yeah, a lot of things could go wrong, and they did go wrong.
They did go wrong. You know, like sometimes, you know, we wouldn't be able to record my voice.
Yeah,
And you know, we'd have to use the desktop recording, which still worked, but you know, it captured everything.
yeah, it did. So like, if I had like a Windows notification go off, it's just like, well, like, there's nothing I could do on that.
Yeah. But no, for sure. That's something that I would really like to do. It would be to increase the quality of the channel. Well, as we already did, production wise, you know, we do daily episodes except for the weekends.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But yeah, audio quality for sure, and comedy quality, and
Just fucking just fuck around, you know what I mean?
fuck
Just
around and find out.
fuck around and find out.
Pretty much. And on a personal goal, what I'd like to do for my channel,
Yeah.
I've really, 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 really have been thinking about making like long form videos.
Yeah.
Just about things that I'm interested in that I could do research on, write a script, and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
The only problem I have with that is that I kind of want to make a new channel, not for like, you know, for our brand,
Yeah.
but for like that type of brand. Like, because I don't want my gaming channel to be a long form essay channel as well. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want it to be all together is what I'm trying to say. You know, I want it to be two separate entities.
Yeah, you don't want it to be all one thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking about doing that. I have some ideas floating in my head about what I could do.
Yeah.
But that's something I'd like to do on my own time. If I ever could get the time to do it.
Yeah, that's true.
Also maybe get back into streaming.
That's definitely one of my personal goals, to be honest with you, because I mean, whenever I started like streaming on Twitch and stuff, you know, I don't know what it is about it, like for me on a personal level and I guess a professional level. But it's just something about, you know, just like playing like a game or just like, you know, just being out there like live and people are watching you in real time, you know. I don't know. It's just something about that I really miss from whenever I stopped doing it. Geez, like about almost like maybe like a year ago.
Yeah, for me it's been longer.
Yeah, definitely.
I was in a completely different place when I stopped streaming.
That's true. That's true. You were.
So it's, yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's definitely a more personal connection whenever you stream.
Yeah, it is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'd love doing these, you know, like episodes of the Triumvirate plays and whatnot, where like these are just like edited episodes and everything, and they're pre-recorded. But I don't know, man.
I mean, that's where we really got to start, was from streaming.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's really where the Triumvirate came from, was us doing streaming together.
Yeah.
We started with the streaming, and then we did the Let's Play, or we did the podcast, and then we did the Let's Play.
Yeah.
And, that's just what we did. And it would be nice to go back to that for sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
If we have the time.
Yeah.
We're both so busy all the time.
Yeah.
But, yeah. How about you, Funk? Do you have any goals you'd like to meet next year? That you feel like talking about?
I thought you guys said it pretty well with the channel and everything. I think it's with your idea of me coming over, I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, I think it'd be cool to do some more of those Coliseum episodes with the head-to-heads.
Oh,
yeah.
man. Like all three of us, like in a Coliseum, like IRL, that'd be fucking sweet.
Cool. That'd be very cool. We did have didn't we have an idea that we were throwing around, like the Legion or something like that?
Yeah.
Or it was something like that.
We talked about that for sure. It was going to be
that was our co-op one, right?
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it was going to be co-op because the Coliseum, of course, you butt heads with each other, or in the video gaming case, it's just the versus.
Yeah, versus pretty much.
But yeah, Legion was going to be like co-op. I mean, we still might do it. I mean, probably will do it, but I know, like, for right now, all it's been is just been, we talked about the idea, just playing around with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll most definitely be a thing, for sure.
Eventually, yeah. But right now, it's just the Triumvirate plays. Portal, like we did Portal 2 co-op.
That's right, we did do it.
God, we need to get back into that Portal 2 game.
Yeah,
that was the last thing we did before we took our month break.
That's right. Yeah, it was
before all that shit went down.
Before everything went kaput.
Pretty much.
Went into flames and smoke and shit.
Yeah. I'm kind of going on a tangent here. But, I remember feeling at the end of that Portal 2 co-op with everything going on, I remember feeling a lot of burnout.
Yeah. And,
I mean, I'm not being around the bush here. I mean, we're a small YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And, we see numbers, and it's really hard to not focus on the numbers.
That's true. That is entirely true.
That was the main reason why I stopped uploading to my channel. Why I stopped doing YouTube was because I wasn't getting the numbers that I was liking, and I focused on the numbers too much, and that demoralized me to the point where I didn't want to do it anymore. Yeah. Which is still one of my biggest regrets, because I mean, clearly I was doing good numbers. I was getting 80 to 100 views per episode, which is good.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to not feel demoralized and to not feel burnt out. But I just gotta keep telling myself, it's not about that. It's not about the numbers. It's not about people watching. I mean, it is about people watching, but really it's just about us just fucking playing a game. And uploading it on the internet.
I mean, that's really the core of it, to be honest with you, because we're just here and we're just hanging out, and, we're taking the time to just share that online. That's really all it is,
Yeah.
And, for me, the one thing that I regretted the most, when you talked about, how it was like before you stopped doing YouTube, the one thing I regret the most is definitely whenever I deleted my old YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you that you didn't come to terms with just wiping everything out.
Yeah, I know.
And because like, you know, I don't know, it's just with the headspace I was in. Yeah, definitely with the numbers and everything like that, you know, that does get to me at a certain point, but that's not why I deleted the channel. It was for me being like angry with YouTube, you know, with the whole like, you know, adpocalypse and stuff.
Yeah, I remember
and I was just tired of just like other like more important stuff. It was definitely more like quality purpose.
Yeah.
And everything.
I get that.
And that's one thing that like I'd focus on a lot, and sometimes even too much, is just like the quality of like, you know, how either like through a business perspective, whenever it comes to like larger corporations, like, you know, what in the world are they doing? You know, I'm not going to name any names, you know, like with Elon Twitter and how they operate. But I mean, like going down to like a more relevant scale, it's just like, you know, sometimes whenever like, oh yeah, back in the day, whenever I would like make videos, like there are some videos that didn't even come out, or some songs whenever I was like super into Fruity Loops.
Yeah.
Because I was too focused on like, you know, like details and like, oh, is this good enough?
Yeah.
Is the quality, you know, that good for me to share?
Yeah.
And just to bring it around, you know, that's one thing that I really enjoy with what we do, and pretty much like how I've done with like streaming and whatnot, is that like, yeah, it's good to focus on, you know, the quality of certain things, but you know, if you focus too much on it, and if you don't discipline yourself, I guess, you know, like with how we schedule, you know, our videos and whatnot, you know, if we want things to go like episodes to go like every weekday, you know, like I'm not saying you have to sacrifice the quality, but you have to just like pace yourself.
Yeah,
for sure. You know, and that's one thing that I definitely am a lot more keen into. I think about a lot more, you know.
Yeah, I get that. I think one of the main reasons why I stopped uploading to my YouTube channel was not necessarily because of burnout.
Yeah.
I guess it was just, you know, like I said, you know, just be focusing on the numbers too much. And at the time, whenever I stopped, I was going to college.
Yeah.
And you know, I was with my ex-wife at the time.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we were doing our own thing, and I was going to college, and, you know, I was in band, and, you know, I felt like I didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
Which, yes and no, I didn't have the time to do it. Yes, I had the time to do it because, I mean, clearly me and you stayed up all night playing games.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I could have used that time to record a YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
yeah.
I think that's why I did. I think I just convinced myself that I didn't have the time to do it.
Yeah.
So I just stopped. But I am glad that I didn't delete anything. My old content's still there if you want to watch some cringy stuff when I was like, let's see, when did I create my channel? Like 2011?
Probably, yeah.
Like 16-year-old me, like doing Minecraft Let's Plays. And Adventures in Minecraft Land. That's what it
was, yeah.
I wanted to call it Adventures in Minecraftia, but I couldn't call it Minecraftia because that's what the Yogscast called their place. So I was like, I didn't want to be associated with a Yogscast.
Well, you don't want to get copyright striked or something.
I called it Minecraft Land.
Minecraft Land.
You know what? And also, I think that was another reason why I stopped, because whenever I was playing that series, you know, I started it off as like a survival kind of series, you know, where I'd like build like certain things. And I wasn't getting the engagement that I wanted. Because, I'd ask people like, hey, if you want me to build something, let me know in the comments below and I'll build it for you. And, they wouldn't tell me anything.
Just nothing.
And I had to come up with an idea for myself. I'd get ideas from my friends.
Yeah.
This is before I was friends with you.
With me?
Yeah, with you.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Was it before you were friends with Funk?
That's a subjective.
Are we friends?
I don't want to answer that question live on the podcast.
Next question. All right.
But no, that was one of the things that demoralized me the most, was just not getting the engagement. That's why I like.
Yeah.
That's why I like in a YouTube video. I like engagement. I like people engaging with our stuff because, it gives us feedback on what we're doing right and what we're doing wrong.
Yeah.
Which I know you can't just force people to watch a YouTube video.
No, yeah.
No matter how many times you share it to a billion people, It
all depends on whether they click it or not, or just whether they click away or not,
Exactly. And that, that's another thing that I'd like to do this year is to optimize ways that people will click on our videos without it being too clickbaity.
Oh, yeah. That's the one thing I don't want to happen, is if our shit to be just clickbait central.
Like, I don't want us to name the next God of War episode, "You won't believe what happens in this episode," and like have like Kratos' face with like a red circle, multiple fingers pointing, and like the shocked face.
Yeah,
like
the shocked emoji. Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want that.
Yeah,
but I'd like to find a way to optimize, like tags and titles and description and all that stuff.
Yeah,
and just to get our stuff more out there.
For sure. Yeah.
So,
yeah, we ought to be using that community tab some more with some polls and things.
Yeah,
we definitely need to use that. Yeah,
that's something we definitely need to use, which we have been using. I mean, if y'all don't know, we do have a community tab on YouTube where we post updates if videos are coming out late, or if we're taking a break, or if we need something that needs to be said. We use that. So if you ever don't hear from us, or if you don't follow us on Twitter at the Triumvirate VG.
Twitter plug.
Or at our personal Twitters.
Yeah.
Then that's where you can find, any updates that are important.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, man, that's pretty much the goals I have for 2023.
Yeah. I mean, that pretty much said what I would like to see for sure. But I think they're definitely achievable, I would say.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I'd say so. Well,
yep.
Do you have any final thoughts, Funk?
No, I think I'm good. I think we got a well-rounded podcast in the works.
Yeah,
it's definitely been a good experience coming back. I don't know how often these will be uploaded.
Yeah, I honestly don't know. Maybe we can try to do what we did like last year, maybe like every Friday or something. Maybe. But I don't know.
Maybe this would be like a bi-weekly thing. I don't know.
Probably a bi-weekly thing. We'll figure it out.
But yeah, we're definitely going to do this a lot more.
Yeah.
For sure. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this podcast episode.
Yeah. Welcome to season 2, baby.
It's season 2.
Season 2. Don't eat poo.
God, you're
whoa. Oh man. Did you hear all those fireworks and air horns?
Oh man.
For season 2.
Hey, who did that? Hey, stop that. Stop it.
We're recording.
It's so loud. I can't take it anymore.
My ears. Jesus. Oh, thank God.
But yeah, if you enjoyed this podcast episode, please, for the love of God, like and share it with your friends and spread the word. That'd be very cool.
Yeah.
And you know what? In the next episode,
we're
going to talk about some more stuff. That's what we're going to do.
We'll let you figure it out.
Yeah,
what it is.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Who knows what the next episode is going to be?
Yeah, whatever. We'll find something to talk about. All right. Later.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
See you in the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.